Hey folks, it's Jang here from JangBricks and JangBricks.com with a Mega Bloks Halo set review. This is set number 97102, new for 2013, with 169 pieces officially. It's called the UNSC Light Assault VTOL, VTOL, Vertical Takeoff and Landing Vehicle. This is from the ONI REAP-X series, REAP-X series, which basically means this is a non-canon vehicle that was made up by Mega Bloks with the blessing of the folks who actually run the Halo franchise. And, they kind of opened up the universe a little bit to add in some new stuff that's specific to the toys. So for figures here, you get a regular Spartan with a DMR, and the DMR is in a slightly speckled dark gray. I'm not going to call it a gunmetal gray because I don't think it has that many speckles, and I don't even know if it's supposed to have the metallic flake at all, but it's mostly just a gray. You can see that there's no wash on this figure. He's just all glossy, but he does have properly gunmetal gray accents. Red visor on this one. That's unusual. Red visor color, and just getting a look around the other side. Nice detail on the back there. Seen this mold before, but good looking figure overall. A little bit on the plasticky side. I wish they had kind of toned down the gloss a little bit, but this is an even more interesting figure to me. This is a Covenant Storm Jackal, and he has a yellow shield here. Great detail in the head. The mold has excellent depth to it, and you can see they actually painted on the eye and the iris, which is kind of a vertical line going through there, and you can see teeth and you can see the tongue all separately painted. The main color for the body armor and outfit is the slightly greenish blue, slightly greenish dark blue, and he's got gunmetal gray accents, mostly through the torso. And the weapon here is a beam rifle, and it's a very nice beam rifle, and I like the design, and I like this color. Again, that same slightly greenish blue. I think it's a perfect color for the beam rifle. And you can see that the trigger looks like it has a little dot of paint for representing a little light section, but that is not paint at all. That's actually just thinness of the mold right there. It gets so thin it's letting all that light through. You can see it can block the light from behind, but there's actually some plastic material in there, so you actually get a properly lit little bit of kind of a light blue. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it sure looks good. I really like this weapon a lot. There's also a little bit of light that comes through the center here, but not quite so much. But definitely a good figure. I think definitely the better of the two figures in this set. So here's your Spartan in the craft itself. This vehicle has a nice design to it in that all the pods can be angled, so you can actually kind of do stuff like this, to really indicate how it's going to be flexing and changing to move around. 3 identical turbine pods are what are being used there, and this one does have 2 auto cannons on it and then 2 rocket launcher or missile launcher tubes. You can actually angle these a couple different ways. They show you a different way in the instructions than they show on the box art. The rocket tubes or missile tubes being these top ones, you can also put them on the bottom. You can kind of angle them in, so you've got a little bit of variability there. The UNSC logo is printed on there. The REAP-X logo is printed on there, so no stickers to apply in this case. You can also adjust these little bits down at the ends and kind of change the angles of them. It's a nice little piece. You can see that the transparent red color is used as an accent in a number of places around here. You've got several pieces of it used together here in an assembly. This back piece can also adjust, so you can kind of change your forward and back flight angle through that. And it's got a couple of these pieces with the studs on the side. You can kind of use those to attach weapons that have pistol grips, but unfortunately the DMR has the has the guard in front of that, so you're not really going to be able to make that fit on there. Maybe you can try to stick the barrel in there and carry it like that. It's a little bit awkward, but if you had a smaller weapon with just a straightforward pistol grip, I think the battle rifle would fit in there, but unfortunately the one included here does not. Also, the beam rifle doesn't either. But this is pretty much it. This is what you get. There's no other action that you get with this thing. You put the Spartan in there, and then you fly this thing around. Like I said, I like the design of this thing. I like the colors too, with a little bit of iridescent bluish, light bluish gray, or like a really pale slate color kind of. It looks good, and it goes together pretty easily, and it's pretty durable. The parts are not attached in flimsy ways. Everything is pretty well locked together, so playability is really good. The only thing I don't like about the design is that when it's sitting down, it feels like it's angled back just a little bit, I think. But they give you a ton of extra pieces with this set, way more than they need. One of the pieces I got was one of these 1x2s. I like to just put this back here underneath, just attach it like that. You can also use these bottom points to attach this for a display. You can also attach something to here, so if you want to just have it attached to your terrain from the edge and actually make it look like it's going sideways, that's pretty cool. But just putting this one piece here makes it sit leaning a little bit more forward, or actually a little more straight. I just like that. Now, value. Okay, I like the thing. I like this minifigure especially. The Spartan's okay, but I like the Jackal quite a lot. Value, well, like I said, 169 pieces officially. They do give you a bunch of extra pieces, but to build this itself uses up that many pieces, and it's a fairly small thing, and they want you to pay at Target. This is $22 right now. 22. And I say no to that. This is not worth $22 to me. It's two minifigures and one small vehicle that has not a lot that it will do. It's supposed to shoot, and they've got the nice little adjusting bits to the pods and everything, but I don't think it's worth $22. It's just too small. I mean, it's all right there. So value, I think, is a definite miss on this one. The price per part, even if you just look at that, is on the high side for Mega Bloks, even though some of the parts are a little bit on the large side, especially the main pod. But I think if you really like this thing, you're going to buy it anyway, just because you want the look, or if you're a collector. But if you're a kid with a limited budget available to you for getting toys, I think that you can do better with that amount of money. Or see if you can find it on sale, or with a large size coupon or something. But as it is, for $22, I do not recommend this. I recommend the set on the whole for people who just want to have it, but I think you can do better for your buck. So that's it. That's it for my thoughts on this one. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Whether you agree or not doesn't matter. Your opinion is valid, because it's just an opinion. Thanks for listening to mine, and please stay tuned for more reviews to come, and stay on top of all the updates as I put them up at jangbricks.com. Bye for now.